the joint head of delegations for the UK, along with Guy Freeman, who I can't spot right now, but is somewhere in there amongst you. Ah, there he is. Basically, we just want to say a massive, massive thank you to the ambassador, to Simon, who's there, and to all your team for putting on such a fantastic party. We have had events at the embassies before in the other countries, but never anything to this scale. So I just want to say a massive thank you. We appreciate so much your support. We are hopeful and positive about Saturday, and having all of you guys here lending your support to us, we really, really appreciate it. So without going on, I am going to hand over to the lady who is literally flying the flag for the British ambassador to Ukraine, Judith Goff.
Helen, thank you. Любі друзі, я дуже рада вас вітати на нашій вечірці на честь Євробачення і британської учасниці Люсі Джонс. Вибачте за thank you. Slight grammar moment. Вибачте за британську походу. For those of you not up to speed with your Ukrainian, welcome. Thank you very much for coming this evening. We thought those of you coming from the UK would like to feel at home, so we laid on some pretty cold weather for you. Last week it was 24 degrees, not so much tonight. However, we have put on the facilities for you to warm yourselves up. That is great music to dance to, a few heaters and some good drinks down the back there. I'm perfectly convinced you'll all warm up very, very quickly. Thank you very much for coming this evening. I'm delighted that we're hosting this party. As a genuine Eurovision fan, I can't think of anything more exciting. I'm particularly excited that this year's theme for Eurovision is Celebrate Diversity. And actually, I have the privilege of living and working in a country which is extremely diverse. It's a country in transition. And I think that is symbolised quite neatly by the art that you will all find down on Europe Square, the incomplete rainbow. And I think that symbolises very clearly where this country is at, where it's come from, and where it's going to. And it's an absolute privilege for us here in this embassy to be part of that journey with Ukraine. Now, I have a few thank yous. I don't want to sort of hold back the music, but I do have a few thank yous, if you'll permit me. One is to my fabulous embassy team. Thank you so much for all the work that has gone into this. A big round of applause, please. They've worked through the holidays. They've done an extraordinary amount to put this on for you this evening, and I'm extremely proud of them. I'd like to say thank you also to the British Council, without whom this wouldn't be possible, particularly Simon, wherever he's hiding. The British Council do a great job in promoting British creative industries here in Ukraine, but they've also done a great job in helping to prepare for Eurovision. They've been training the local police force to speak English. They've also been helping to train the 900 volunteers who have been helping make Eurovision in Kyiv what it is. 10 of them are here tonight. Wave if you're a volunteer. Oh, they're gone. Okay, there were 10 volunteers. Oh, they're at the front manning the gate while we're doing this. Okay. But also, I think, building on the London 2012 experience, that's been something that's been very successful. I'd like to thank Mayor Vitaly Klitschko, who, when not helping his brother fight Anthony Joshua, has been a real partner for us in helping to deliver. Yeah, that complicated things at one particular point. Has been a real help to us. I'd also like to thank the UK Eurovision Club for all your support and advice. I think that's been really important for us. The BBC, thank you. I think you've borne with us and worked with us very, very well. And of course, I'd also like to thank not only Lucy Jones, but also Emelina Forrest, who will be singing for us this evening. It's not the most ideal conditions to be singing in with the temperature, but I'm very grateful that they are doing so. Now, as the British ambassador, you'd expect me to be biased, but I genuinely think that we have the best Eurovision entry in Lucy. I genuinely think she is by far the best entrant. Sorry to all of those ambassadors from other countries, but I genuinely believe. I also think that we genuinely have the best Eurovision fans. The British by far make up the largest contingent. It's a pleasure to meet you all and have you here tonight. Thank you so much for doing us proud and being ambassadors for the UK. I'm sort of the official one, but actually all of you are the unofficial ones. But I do think you are really the best Eurovision fans, so thank you for making our job so much easier.
Lovely. Well, in which case, without further ado, I would like to welcome Lucy as she makes her way to the stage. Lucy is going to perform one song herself, and then after that Emily will join her, and then we will have our fabulous Eurovision entry. So